respect and dignity. Everybody deserves respect. Everybody must be given dignity. You don't despise anybody because they have not gone to school, because they are not as beautiful as you, because they are not as rich as you. ANT believes in respect and dignity. That's why you see, I will always give an example of General Muntu. General Muntu is the kind of person who can even leave a chair for somebody. He is not the kind of person who wants to be lifted all the time, to be praised wherever he goes. Yes. He will tell you, no, sit down, stop it. But how many generals do you see the one when they pass? Everybody must. Yes. You kneel down because a general is respect and dignity. When you're on the village, respect everybody. It doesn't matter what it is. And then Granats is down here. Big Granats from down here. Okay, good. So we are going to sing a song. Who knows the ANT song? That's the one I want us to sing. ANT, 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 the people first. ANT, 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 the people first. ANT, 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 the people first. Kasese, Oima, ANT, the people first. Chikure, Chiyandongo, ANT, the people first. ANT, the people first. One of the ways to silence people who want money, make sure you give a good message, so that they will always look for your message. They will even forget that they need money from you, because you have good ideas. Those of you who stood and did not make it, this is the time to rebuild. Whenever you're going to open your mouth to speak, make sure you speak substance. Because if you speak nonsense, they will dodge you. Especially journalists. Those who would show that ANT said this. I was in this barrier and ANT said this. Whenever we are coming for a party meeting, to show that you are proud of your party, to show that you have deliberately decided to belong to ANT, find purpose somewhere in your dressing. Yeah. Okay. Let people see, just buy one shirt that you keep for ANT meetings. Let's learn to brand. Let what we wear speak to the public. All right? I have gone to places and people are saying, but ANT is not visible. You are not seen. One of the ways to be visible is to dress purple. Do your own t-shirt, put on that logo of ANT. All right? Know who you are. When you're in your village, show who you are. You are ANT. When there is an opportunity to speak, say, here ANT has a word to say. Whether you have money or not, go and speak. Fears God. And because you fear God, you will serve men. Genuinely. And the next one? Respect and dignity. Everybody deserves respect. Everybody must be given dignity. You don't despise anybody because they have not gone to school, because they are not as beautiful as you, because they are not as rich as you. ANT believes in respect and dignity. That's why you see, I will always give an example of General Muntu. General Muntu is the kind of person who can even leave a chair for somebody. He is not the kind of person who wants to be lifted all the time, to be praised wherever he goes. Yes. He will tell you, no, sit down, stop it. But how many generals do you see the one when they pass? Everybody must. Yes. You kneel down because a general is respect and dignity. When you're on the village, respect everybody. It doesn't matter who they are. To be an effective leader, you must be able to blend certain skills, interpersonal skills. You must be able to be strategic. You must be able to control your emotions. Do you get angry easily as a leader? When somebody abuses you and insults you, and the politics of today is of intrigue, propaganda, they will say something like, you did it, and now with AI it is even worse. They will bring your head and put somewhere, and everybody will say, have you seen? Have you seen this? Hey, Chokashi did it. They will show you sleeping with another man and you're a married woman, just because they want to discredit you. That is AI. You as a leader, how is your emotional intelligence? How do you handle that? So you must, because if you are to grow and build and be strong, you must be able to control your emotions. So that tomorrow you are even able to talk to that person who has insulted you, who has abused you, who has done all sorts of things against you. And let me tell you, when you take the step towards that, that person will respect you forever because they know what they did. That guilt alone is a weapon for you to keep them below you and submissive to you. A leader must be a good listener. Why? Because when you listen, you are able to understand the person you are talking to. You are able to communicate to that person. Because communication is not a one-way, it is not a monologue. You speak, the person understands, and they speak, you understand, and you agree. That is communication. So when you are a good leader, you listen. Even if somebody is spewing nonsense, then you will know that this is nonsense. How do I handle it? Not despising them, but helping them to be better. Hear what somebody is saying. What does that mean? You think about it, you understand clearly before you respond, if it needs a response. Okay? A leader must be able to compete, but also collaborate. I've already talked about that. How many of us now are calling those competitors of ours enemies? Those who competed against us, do you meet them and greet them? Yeah. Some of you, when you see your competitor coming from the other side, you find another route. You go to the same church. If he's seated here or she's seated here, you'll go and sit the other corner. No. Allow time to heal. I'm not saying pretend. Okay? Allow time for your heart to heal. But also be intentional about it. For us who are married, sometimes to avoid conflict, to avoid fire in the house, you even say sorry when you know you are not wrong. Eh? That is for men. Ah! I'm not sure about that. You see? It's supposed to be for both men and women. You say sorry even when you are not wrong. So, but what am I trying? That is like conflict resolution. What am I trying to say? Let's try to go back. Because God is not going to create other people, other men and women. It is those very ones that we want to get to ANT. And let them come and learn the difference. Alright? Because if we get those bad people, the ones we are calling bad now, and come and make them good, then Uganda will be a better place. If the good ones are few, the Bible says, if the foundation is broken, what can the righteous do? You may be good as ANT, but if you are not able to transform the majority, it becomes a problem. We will not get the country that we want to have. All right? So, allow yourself to cry, allow yourself to be angry, put that anger somewhere else. Go and cane a tree. After you've beaten a tree, you have seen men, instead of boxing a woman, they box a wall. It is Zungus who like doing that. When they, instead of beating a woman, they will go and kick saucepans and cups. But an African man will box the cheek. He will kick the bambam, and that's the same bambam he wants to hold at night. Okay, I'll not go there. To be an effective leader.
A new future.